Chapter 19 of Light on Life's Difficulties by James Allen. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Andrea Fiore. Chapter 19, Light on the Brotherhood of Man. There is no lack of writing and preaching about universal brotherhood, and it has been adopted as a leading article of faith by many newly formed societies. But what is so urgently needed to begin with is not universal brotherhood, but particular brotherhood, that is, the adoption of a magnanimous, charitable, and kindly spirit toward those with whom we come in immediate contact, toward those who contradict, oppose, and attack us, as well as toward those who love and agree with us. I make a very simple statement of truth when I say that until such particular brotherhood is practiced, universal brotherhood will remain a meaningless term. For universal brotherhood is an end, a goal, and the way to it is by particular brotherhood. The one is sublime and far-reaching consummation. The other is the means by which that consummation must be realized. I remember on one occasion reading a paper devoted largely to the teachings of universal brotherhood, and the leading article, a long and learned one, was the exposition of this subject, but on turning over a few more pages, I found another piece by the same writer, in which he accused of misrepresentation, lying, and selfishness, not his enemies, but the brethren of his own society, who bear, at least as far as such sins are concerned, stainless reputations. A scriptural writer asked the question, if a man does not love his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he has not seen? In the same manner, if a man does not love the brother whom he knows, how can he love people of all creeds and all nations whom he does not know? To write articles on universal brotherhood is one thing. To live in peace with one's relations and neighbors, and to return good for evil is quite another. To endeavor to propagate universal brotherhood, while fostering in our heart some sparks of envy, spite, and resentment, malice, or hatred, is to be self-deluded, for thus shall we be all the time hindering and denying, by our actions, that which we eulogize by our words. So subtle is such self-delusion, that until the very heights of love and wisdom are reached, we are all liable at any moment to fall into it. It is not because our fellow men do not hold our views, or follow our religion, or see as we see that universal brotherhood remains unrealized, but because of the prevalence of ill will. If we hate, avoid, and condemn others because they differ from us, all that we may say or do in the cause of universal brotherhood will be another snare to our feet, a mockery to our aspirations, and a farce to the world at large. Let us, then, remove all hatred and malice from our hearts. Let us be filled with goodwill toward those who try and test us by their immediate nearness. Let us love them that hate us, and think magnanimously of those who condemn us or our doctrine. In a word, let us take the first step toward universal brotherhood by practicing brotherhood in the place where it is most needed. And as we succeed in being brotherly in these important particulars, universal brotherhood will be found to be not far distant. End of Chapter 19. Recording by Andrea Fiore.